So in this video, we're going to be talking about the pros and cons, the good, the bad, the beautiful, and the ugly of what makes Laguna Niguel special and not so special. And you certainly want to stick around to the end. We do a deep dive into Laguna Niguel, and there's so much to know. Let's get to it. Hi, if this is the first time to the channel, welcome. If you want to know everything there is to know about living, working, playing, owning a home in Irvine, California, and surrounding communities, today we're talking about Laguna Niguel. Do us a favor, hit the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications, so we can make you aware of the next time we upload a new video on Newport Beach, Newport Coast, Huntington Beach, Laguna Niguel. We make a lot of videos. Hi, my name is Bruce Clark. I'm a real estate agent with Coldwell Banker. Been doing it 17 years, and every day we get calls, emails, text messages from people looking to make a move from literally all over the world. So whether you're looking to make a move in the next 5 days, 50 days, or further out, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. We would love to help you make a smooth move to Irvine, California, anywhere in Orange County and surrounding communities. All right, let's get to it. So what makes Laguna Niguel special and not so special? Let's talk about first size. About 65,000 people located in the southeastern portion of Orange County. You're not that far from the Pacific Ocean, so that means you're not that far from Laguna Beach, you're not far from Newport Beach, not far from Dana Point, you're not far from a lot of things. By virtue of the fact that you're not that far from the beach, you're going to get cooler weathers. It can get in the 30s. Not really freezing, but you're going to be in the probably low 30s, but it's really no snow. Excuse me, during the winter, it gets down to the 30s. During the day, you'll be up to around the 60s. During the summer, you're going to be in the mid 70s. But there's typically a really nice breeze in Laguna Niguel. And again, because you're not that far from the ocean, especially in the mornings, it can be chilly. And so for some, that's a con. I like cool mornings. Great to walk around in. Great, of course, to run, bike, which leads me to the terrain, the topography, if you will. So it's hilly, but it's not as hilly as Laguna Beach, not as hilly as some other areas. But you do have hills, and they're gently rolling hills. It's ideally setting. It's really a beautiful place. And by virtue of that, you'll see lots of people outside. Great hiking trails, great running trails. There's so many things, not just in Laguna Niguel, but also nearby. You've got a huge number of parks, a lot of parks. But there's hills. So as you get up higher, you're going to get more of a breeze. And some of the homes, as a matter of fact, have ocean views. Real estate-wise, you've got phenomenal diversity. You've got Bear Brand Ranch, which you're talking homes up to almost 50 million. You've got some condos. The average home's right at $1 million. It's Orange County. It is what it is when it comes to home prices. The HOAs have been reasonable from what we've seen. We haven't seen many homes with Mello-Roos. Mello-Roos is an infrastructure improvement bond that lasts between 26 to 30 years. We don't see a lot of them in Laguna Niguel. We see a lot of them in Irvine. All the new developments in Irvine have them, and that can get expensive. But they don't really need to add any services or any schools in Laguna Niguel. The schools are excellent, except there's no high school, and that's an oddity for certainly a city of 65,000. So if you have kids and students that are going to high school, or if you're a high school, you would go to Aliso Niguel High School, you would go to Dana Hills High School. So Aliso Villa Hill, Dana Point, not that far, but it's kind of an oddity. Now, what's interesting about Laguna Niguel, I want to come back for a second. It's a suburban, kind of a bedroom community. There's not a lot of industry there. So you would want to travel for work. A lot of people end up going to, they'll go to Santa Ana, they'll go to Costa Mesa, they'll go to Irvine, kind of the northern or the central part of Orange County. What that means, though, as far as traffic is low. And you certainly don't have a lot of construction because it's more of a bedroom community. That's a big plus. So the streets are in great shape, very well maintained. We joke, we were watching our Orchard Hills vlog video because it seemed like the landscape people were walking, they were following us with a blower. It was really funny. But they're extremely well maintained, and Laguna Niguel is no different. It's a quiet city. It's not a city you're going to find much nightlife. That's a con for some people. The pro is if you have a family, you don't want to be partying till 2 in the morning, for the most part. But we're not that far from Laguna Beach. You're not that far from Dana Point. You're not that far from Newport Beach if you want to go and you want to enjoy nightlife. There's really not much. Restaurant-wise, there's not a lot of great restaurants yet. We're starting to see more restaurants move into the area. We love going out to eat. I'm sure a lot of people do, but there's not a lot of great restaurants yet. There's no big shopping mall. There's shopping. You have a couple Costco's, you have a Walmart, you have a Target, you have a Kohl's. But there's no big major mall. Major mall would be Fashion Island in Newport Beach. Major shopping area would be Irvine Spectrum. Outlets in San Clemente. So you're not that far. And Dana Harbor has some cool stuff. You're not that far, but there are no major malls. I haven't had anybody say, I don't want to move to Laguna Niguel because there's no major mall. Just know that if you're a shopper, you're gonna have to get in your car and drive. Speaking of that, public transportation, Orange County, not very good. So the bus system, the rail system, it's subpar. Most people out here own a car. Of course, you can bike it, you can scooter it, you can do whatever you're gonna do. Motorcycles, do whatever you're gonna do as far as getting around. But just know that if you're coming from an area that has great public transportation, it just doesn't exist. The location, you're about 30 minutes. Great location for the most part. You're about 30 minutes from John Wayne Airport. You're about an hour from San Diego. You're a couple hours from Los Angeles. You're not that far from the 5 freeway. You have the 73 freeway, but that's a toll road, and that gets really expensive. So it's not as close. It's not as close as Irvine to the 405 and the 5. So Irvine's more centrally located. But again, I haven't had anybody say, "Oh my gosh, I need another major freeway." That's just typically not a big deal for people. So I see that as also a pro, because a pro is you're going to get a lot of additional dust, a lot of additional traffic, and because Laguna Niguel is a bedroom community, you just don't have construction traffic. You don't have a lot of big trucks. As I talked about earlier, the roads are exceptional, and as is the maintenance. And that's because you don't have a lot of the big heavy trucks that break up, can break up the road. So big pros and cons. According to, and this is interesting, according to Dwellix.com, Laguna Niguel is rated the 33rd city in America for enjoying the outdoors. So that is definitely a pro. Earlier, there's so much to love about Laguna Niguel from an outdoor perspective too. You're not that far from the ocean. You can hit Dana Point. You can go to Laguna Beach. You can go to Aliso Viejo. 5 freeway leads to so many things, and so that's a major freeway that takes you so many places. Whether you're looking to the beach, whether you're looking for shopping. As far as hospitals, you have a lot of hospitals nearby. You have some major hospitals, certainly in Mission Viejo, which you're not that far from Mission Viejo. They have some great hospitals there. No downtown, that kind of leads to no nightlife. Just like Irvine, just like Newport Coast, there's no downtown. That's a pro and a con, because the pro is you have less traffic around that area. The con is there's no central area. Tustin, you have Old Town Tustin. You have a great downtown in Santa Ana, Anaheim. You just don't have that in Laguna Niguel. To sum it up, Laguna Niguel is a quiet bedroom community. They're rolling up the sidewalks like Irvine, 8, 9 at night. It's a great place to live. It's a great place if you're looking for outdoor activities. It's not a great place if you're looking for the nightlife. If you're looking to go out for a lot of entertainment, that's just not Laguna Niguel. Great place. So whether you're looking to make a move the next 5 days or 50 days or further out, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'd love to help you make a smooth move to Irvine, California, Laguna Niguel, and all our surrounding communities.